Let's do some Kill Tony. Let's do some Kill Tony. We just saw David Jolly. Let's do some Kill Tony because Tony is out of control. We spoke about Tony's rise to power a few weeks ago after doing the roast there, the Tom Brady roast. We showed you Tony on the Two Bears, One Cave. He's out of control. His ego is out of control. For years, we've been showing you how he disrespects Redban. But I wanted to show you this. He's got a whole new attitude now on Kill Tony. It's rather loose. I don't know if people have noticed this, but it's almost obnoxiously loose. It's almost high on your own supply looseness. We've never seen him like this. I've never seen his mouth open as far as it's been opening lately. Let's pull that up and let's show you some of these. Should I start from the top here? Tony is going through. Yeah, we can show order. You. Yeah, this Bezos. Do we have comparison pictures of Tony?
Not really.
I could show
but
you
you
these.
Could show the Bezos pics first and keep them in mind when we see Tony in the coming days.
Well, there was a clip from Kill Tony where he comes out with the nipples. Remember, he comes out with the nipples. Which episode was that?
That could be the Sarah Talent one, but I'll see.
He comes out at the beginning with this really tight polo, and his nipples are popping. I really wanted to start there and show you because not only has his ego risen to power, his wardrobe is also
oh my God, okay, I got
power hungry. You got it.
It was the Lewis episode, so I got to link you.
Send that over. And then we'll show you, I think he's going for this Bezos look. I think he said to himself, he's the type of guy who's sitting around going, you dress like the man you want to be. Jeff Bezos is wearing a vest. He's wearing a tight polo. Here, we'll show you this. This is from the Lewis episode, and it should be right when it starts here at the beginning. This was out of control. What's this?
Here in Austin, Texas, for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
He comes out, roided to the gill. Okay, yeah, look. He's... Oh, I gotta get a clear shot of this guy. That band is sounding black. Let me see. Okay, there we go. So he's got this sunburn now. He's doing this thing where he's purposely getting a sunburn every day. Now, I study sunburns, okay? A man who gets a natural tan just from being out and about all day, and I want those Tony on the bike stuff too, Jules. Tony on the bike, I want all this today. A guy who's got some natural sun going out, you're going to see it hits the face a little different. You'll see it on the nose. You'll see it on the top of the cheeks. You'll see it on the shoulders. You'll see it on the areas where the sun is shining. Compared to Tony, where you're seeing it evenly all over. Tony is going in to tanning beds. Yes, this is a practice that stopped years ago after they found the dangers of indoor tanning to be like 1,000 times greater than laying in the sun for 50 hours. It's just so bad. That's why you see there's really not many tanning salons around anymore. And the ones that are around are really junky. They got mixed match furniture and outdated machines, and you go in there and you're buying points in those lotions that look like something Snoop Dogg dreamt up. So nobody's doing this anymore, but Tony has got this. You'll see there's other shots of him, this bright red all over tan, and it's almost like he's getting sun poisoning. It's so baked on. It's a tan over another tan. He comes out wearing this tight golf polo, and you can see his veins are bursting because he's on these steroids that Joe Rogan, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, and all of Rogan's friends are on because Rogan told him it's completely safe and you're going to feel great. I can't wait. We're counting down the days over here. I was talking to Coffeezilla the other day, who, by the way, our hearts go out to Coffeezilla. You can cut to me. Not going to get into this today. Logan Paul filed a lawsuit against Coffeezilla for defamation. So, and anyone who followed the Coffeezilla Logan Paul stuff, this was all for the what was it, the crypto scheme, or what was the company?
Crypto Zoo. Crypto
Zoo, where Logan Paul ran off with like $1.3 million. Allegedly, he's suing people now. So, and Logan called him a liar, but then kind of admitted all of it and apologized to Coffeezilla, but he has not paid back the $1.3 million that he stole. He has not fixed the Crypto Zoo game. Nobody has been reimbursed. Nothing has been fixed. And there are hundreds of people out there with thousands and thousands of dollars that are in Logan's pockets right now. Coffeezilla did like a 4-part series about this. Highly recommend it. And Coffeezilla's work is meticulous. I mean, really, every bit of it is very well thought out. It's very well researched. And I've never heard of anyone saying that Coffeezilla's wrong, ever. I've never seen Coffeezilla miss. One of the sharpest, most careful guys I've ever seen. Logan's suing Coffeezilla right now. I haven't even had the guts to look into it because I actually felt so bad. Because Coffeezilla put so much work into this. And I know that Logan's got no case and he's just doing this because they're probably trying to sell Prime right now. Their whole plan is to get Prime this big sale where they could sell it for $1 billion. This is his dream. That's why he's carrying the damn bottle of Prime everywhere he goes, even with the president. There's probably a discussion right now. Hey, you want to sell this Prime? Nobody's going to buy this until we figure out this Logan Paul scammer thing. We got to get that offline. We can't be involved in this sale and have you out there as a $1.3 million scammer. We got to get those videos taken down. So I believe he's threatening, or he's filed the lawsuit, but he's trying to just get those videos down. He knows he doesn't have a case, but he's probably got enough money to make Coffeezilla go, okay, I'll take the videos down and I'll issue a retraction. Because Coffeezilla, who's doing very well, like 5 million views on average, every video, he probably made a lot of money. And is that going to all get taken away to court fees because Logan Paul is going to bully him in court and drain him for all that he made and then make him hit? So I'm like really depressed about that. I talked to Coffeezilla a lot, and it's so unfair, couldn't be done. So when this all happens, when Coffeezilla hasn't released anything yet or his plan, we got to get behind him and help him with this. We cannot let Logan Paul bully Coffeezilla and get those videos removed and drain Coffeezilla of all the money that he worked very hard for. You know, his production, his research, there's nobody doing it like him. And I believe Coffeezilla is like the reason NFTs are over. Coffeezilla like single-handedly stopped NFTs. Otherwise, this thing would have been going crazy. Imagine how many crypto scammers have stopped because they go, Coffeezilla's going to bust us. We're going to get a video. 10 million people are going to see it, and we're going to be ruined. It kind of killed that crypto coin scam shit. Like, he single-handedly... Who else on YouTube's really doing that besides Mukbang Apar, that Indian guy? Coffeezilla is the main guy behind all of that. And we always talk about it all the time. I go, aren't you so scared that these guys, you're fucking with billions of dollars? You're fucking, I mean, who was the big guy, the Bankman-Fried? What is his name? Yeah. He was the main guy behind all that, too. So I'm like, you know, fucking with people's money at this level, they're not going to let you do that forever. You know, they're going to do something. You know, and he talks about, he's like, nobody's threatened me. Nobody's really done anything yet. But here's Logan Paul now, the first one. And we're in this era now, this bullshit era. You know, there used to be a time where if Logan Paul sued someone for this, where we all know clear as day what the story was, everybody would be like, fuck Logan Paul, this won't stand. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore. And Logan Paul has figured this recipe out where nobody cares. And you could just do scam after scam and lie straight to people's faces online and people could expose you with receipts. But nobody cares. And at the end of the day, you have a model wife, a $1 billion drink, and you're the star of the WWE. And nobody cares. We can't let that turn into the whole world because it's never going to stop. These guys are going to keep openly scamming. You're seeing the presidents do it. Everybody's doing it, openly scamming you and lying to your face when everybody knows it. And the people don't even care. The fans don't even shame them. They just continue to support. So when Coffeezilla releases his plan or whatever, everybody's got to get behind that for this one. We can't let Logan Paul do this. It really, and it's so depressing. I don't want to do this. I want to have fun. I don't want to do a show like this. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be fun, but these guys are taking it beyond fun. It's like we can't even expose you for your blatant $1.3 million scam. We're not allowed to do that without fear of being sued and losing everything we have just because you're uber rich now. It can't be like that. That can't be the world we all just live in now, where we're just getting scammed by billionaires on the daily. So Logan Paul must be stopped. My heart goes out to Coffeezilla, the nicest guy in the world.
Love you.
And not a schemy or lying bone in that kid's
really
body. He really
is like the nicest person on earth.
So why did I bring up Coffeezilla? Tony Hinchcliffe.
Something about
his
tanning,
nipples, his tanning
booth.
Tanning booth. No, that was old. Then I was moving on. There's got to be a connection. Well, anyway, he's trying to be Bezos. Look at this. Look at him. Look at this obnoxious attitude. Now I'm mad. Look at him.
Who's ready for the best fucking night of their lives, huh?
With his $1 million watch. I mean, look at this outfit. This can't happen. You know, this is Tony. Tony's like Logan Paul. He's out of control. Look at the belt buckle he's wearing now. He's tucking this skin-tight golf polo into this ridiculous camo pant with this giant belt buckle and this giant ridiculous hunk of change on his wrist, which is just the most gaudy thing. Guys, really, the expensive watch stuff, don't do it. These are the guys who wear expensive watches. Don't do the expensive watch thing. Really. Don't waste your time. And look at this chain. He's wearing this chain now. I mean, really, he's disgusting. And the tanning. Oh, it was, I was taught, Coffeezilla brought it up to me, and I was thinking the same thing. We're all waiting, we're all counting down the days for these steroids to go wrong, because you're not supposed to be taking steroids at his age. You're just not. Go to your doctor and ask him for steroids. He'll, under the age of 40, under the age of 50, they'll say no. These steroids that Joe Rogan thinks are state, the TRT, all this stuff they're doing, that's for people who are like 70. That's for like old men. It's not for people in their 40s and 50s who just want an extra boost. So something bad's going to happen. This is going to, it's like the Adderall thing. We saw what happened to Steven Crowder. I told you for years, this Adderall psychosis, he's going to go crazy. And he did. And you're seeing all the people on Adderall are acting very goofy now. It's going to be the same thing. And Rogan is telling everyone it's safe, it's fine. And they're juicy. Bert Kreischer and Tom talk about how they're taking more and more each week. They can't stop because it feels so good. You know, and they're openly saying this, and they're telling their audience, oh, I'll go out, go get steroids. It's not even that easy. You kind of need a corrupt doctor to do this. Did you know that? You know, Joe Rogan breaks a lot of Texas law. He's got the corrupt doctor. He's smoking weed, which is illegal in Texas. I don't know why they let him do that. Are the lawmakers in Texas okay with Joe's just smoking weed and just disobeying your law every day?
Doing shrooms.
I hope they're tallying up the amount of times he lights up. And they're smoking weed in the green room at the comedy. Now, listen, I don't think that should be illegal at all, but why is Joe Rogan allowed to break the law? But Cam Patterson driving home, if he was smoking a joint, he'd be thrown in jail for life in Texas. So Joe Rogan's breaking a lot of laws. They think they could do whatever they want now. Okay? Maybe it's time to put some pressure on the DEA. Go, why do you let them break all your drug laws? They're doing mushrooms, smoking weed. I thought that's illegal in Texas. Joe Rogan's having abortions. How many abortions has Tony Hinchcliffe had in Texas where that's illegal?
Probably 70.
You know, they've got these corrupt doctors where these people are out of control. Okay, let's see. Tony. The Black Drummers. All those toms. That's too many toms.
Mama, we made it. You're here. You did it. Congratulations to all of you. You're at the #1 live podcast in the world. Kill Tony.
You know, and he's sitting next to the nicest fucking person in the planet. I was just talking to Red Band again. Did you hear what happened to Red Band's Fender record player, the turntable? There's this, go to Red Band's channel. You got to watch this video. It's incredible. We don't have time to show it here on today. Brian Red Band got that like $5,000 Fender limited edition record player. You know, it's got the sunburst. It's a big block of Fender wood turntable, like a record player. And he started noticing these little piles of dust next to them every day. And every day he would clean the piles of dust. He's like, what's going on? And then he starts noticing these white circles all over his record player. This is happening over the course of months. Turns out it was infested with termites. So he thought, I talked to Red Band. The update on the story was it's actually woodworms. This piece of Fender turntable is infested with woodworms. So there are thousands of worms inside the record player trying to get out. I didn't know that could happen to a finished, like, look at a guitar. A guitar's got layers and layers of coat and paint and clear coat. So all these worms, thousands of worms inside his record player trying to get out and making little holes and leaving piles of dust. It's an incredible story. It's on Red Band's YouTube page, Virtual Red Band. Go check out that story. It's like a 6-minute video. Very good. Couldn't be a nicer guy, Red Band. One of the most honest, sweet, innocent people out there. And he's got to sit next to this jerk who constantly, and he won't stop. You wait till you see the abuse that Tony is abusing Red Band, and you know he's going to get rid of him just like Joe got rid of him. You know that day is going to come. We can't let that happen. Well, we want that to happen, but we want Red Band to take everything. I hope he's got a good deal here, because the way Tony treats him, he's like, it's as if Tony's wants to get rid of him. That's coming. Okay, that was that. We just wanted to show you this Bezos thing. Let me show you this. So I looked up Bezos. And he even wears, it's very similar to, hold on, let me get rid of this. Very similar to Tony's outfit choices. Look at this. This is a recent picture of Jeff Bezos, who is also doing this whole steroids thing. He's got the tight polo on. He's even wearing those Tony wears vests like this all the time, too.
He's so into vests.
So I think Tony is getting his style inspiration from billionaire Amazon Jeff Bezos. Let's see, I think I have another Bezos here. Yeah, look at this. This is the same type of shirt that we just caught Tony wearing there. This is Tony. This is what Tony thinks he is now. A billionaire. Dressed like the best, he says. We love Amazon here. Okay, I got to show you his disturbing behaviors that happened today. Let's go to this one. Oh, this is good. So let's show you this. I want to show you the first post I found here. I thought this was fake at first. Somebody posted this on Reddit. You're not going to believe this. And I thought this is like how people see lookalikes of me and they post it to be funny. Somebody posted this on Reddit and it says, Tony tonight. This is Tony tonight riding his electric bike right in front of me at Meriwether. I don't know. That's some place in Austin. And then look at this. It's Tony Hinchcliffe dressed incredible. And he's on one of these Indian electric bikes, Indian, the motorcycle company. And he's on one of these electric bikes doing rounds on 6th Street or downtown Austin alone. He's not with anyone. They said for hours he's been driving the bike back and forth in front of businesses. And I go, I bet you anything he's hoping people will see him. He wants to be seen. Now he's rich. He's famous now. He wants people to recognize him. You're not going to believe what happens. So they find this picture on Reddit. And here he is. And I say to Jules after I see this, I go, I guarantee he wants, because who would imagine if you saw me just riding my bike up and down like a big, busy metropolitan.
He doesn't have any shopping bags. He doesn't even have his wallet with him.
And he's riding, like, if you wanted to go on a long bike ride, you wouldn't just keep circling around the block over and over again. So I go, I bet you he's trying to get noticed. He felt good that day. He felt hot. Look at this. Look what they found. Met the GOAT last night. So there's another person. This is a totally separate person. And he ran into Tony. Look at that. Just like I said. And Tony couldn't be more thrilled that he was recognized. Look at Tony. So Tony was riding this bike around all day in hopes to get recognized and then take fan pictures.
At the very least, ride a regular bike and pretend you were just exercising.
I mean, it's an electric bike, and look how he's dressed. He's like all done up to take pictures with people. He wanted to try out his rise to power. his fame, his newfound fame. He's disgusting. He needs to be stopped at all costs. All right, let's get into this. This is
I think the Sam Talent one first.
With Sam Talent. Okay, this was good. Oh, this is good. Here we go.